Hello guys, so today I'm going to discuss our 10th province, and it's going to be Newfoundland and Labrador, and I will talk about Provincial Nominee Program that has 6 streams. So those streams are Express Entry, Skilled Worker, International Graduate, Priority Skills Newfoundland and Labrador, International Entrepreneur, and International Graduate Entrepreneur. If you watched my previous video about Nova Scotia, you remember that I was talking about the similar categories in Nova Scotia. So these are also the similar categories, and today I want to highlight skilled worker category and priority skills Newfoundland Labrador. The others I will just mention because some of them are self-explanatory and the others are very popular, like Express Entry Skilled Worker, that you have videos about it everywhere on the YouTube and also on the Google, so you can find a lot of information about it, so I don't want to talk about it. International Graduate Online, that's for the people who are who are graduates in Newfoundland and Labrador. They finish the university and they want to stay as a permanent residency. They can use this category. Priority Skills Newfoundland and Labrador, we will talk later. And we have International Entrepreneur. It's similar like in my video about Nova Scotia. That's for the people who want to come to Newfoundland and Labrador, invest, and start the business, because that helps local economy to grow. And finally, we have International Graduate Entrepreneur, those recent graduates from Newfoundland and Labrador universities who want to start the business in the province and help the local economy. So they were thinking about everything. And also one interesting fact that I found on their website is that their natality rate is low. What does that mean? That means that not lots of babies are born, so they have aging population. What does that mean? That means that, in few years, if the trend continues, they won't have a young workforce, and they won't have a young workers entering the workforce, so they will need people, and that is why they have these programs, and they are encouraging people to live and work in this province. I just want to tell you also that they have a wonderful thing, and those are webinars where they discuss, the immigration office discusses about provincial nominee programs, these 6 streams, plus Atlantic pilot programs. Those that link I will leave in the description box below, so you can apply to attend some of them, when they start doing them, because I saw that in January 2021 they restarted again, so I guess they are accepting applications. I didn't see the link where you can apply for them yet, but you can you have the email where you can write to them, and you can find this information. It's really amazing because you're getting information directly from the immigration office of Newfoundland and Labrador. So you're getting information directly from the government, like somebody actually from the government is gonna sit here and talk with you. That's perfect. You cannot, that's priceless, because there are lots of people that want to scam you, and if you have somebody right there who wants to talk to regular people, that's amazing. For me, I think they are the best province and the best strategy so far that they had. I was really surprised when I did my research to find out this, because when I'm recording this video I do a lot of research, because I want to give you trustworthy informations and links where you can always verify what I'm talking in this video. Okay, so now we are going to talk about skilled worker category, and I will tell you the eligibility and requirements. So, skilled worker category is for international workers and prospective immigrants who have skills that are beneficial to the labor market. Eligible applicants are required to have a guaranteed offer of employment from a local employer, or be currently working in the province on a valid work permit. If you remember all the programs in every province, these programs that are called skilled worker, they required you to have, job offer. So we are gonna talk about eligibility requirements. You have to have a full-time job or job offer, and it cannot be, less than 12 months. So the contract cannot state less than 12 months. You have to be between 21 or 59 years old. So you can see there is a lot, I talked about in my other video, there is a misconception that the cutoff is at 45. So as you can see in some provinces, this is not true. Then you have to have an Immigration, Refugees and Citizenship Canada work permit with at least 4 months remaining at the time of application, or are entitled to apply for the one. Number 5, the intention and ability to settle permanently in Newfoundland and Labrador. I want to talk about this. So if you are applying to Newfoundland and Labrador and you want to, reside there and get permanent residency, you cannot just, get it and then move, I don't know, BC or Ontario. So if you have intention to stay there, you have to prove your intention to stay there. That's not good. That's not nice of you if you just go there and then after a month or two you pick up yourself. They will be like, bye-bye, kick you out. I would kick you out, bye-bye. So this is not nice. Because, if they give you opportunity, pay back. Do something nice for them. Okay, then you have to have sufficient settlement funds and financial resources to successfully establish yourself and any dependents in Newfoundland and Labrador. So this is important if you're a family, for example, and let's say a husband gets the job offer, wife doesn't, and they have 2 kids. So the husband, as a family, they have to show that they have funds to support themselves, because I will tell you from my experience, I moved a lot around the world. First 3 months are crucial and you're spending a lot of money, because when you're entering the apartment, there is nothing in apartment, so you're renting apartment, you have to buy bed, you have to buy sheet. You have to buy like a fork and knife, plates, everything, It's easy when you are single like me and you're, traveling around the world, and when you're entering the apartment, your new home or your apartment for a certain period of time, you are just like, buying one thing. I was always buying one, actually 2, because I was attracting partner, I believe in law of attraction, so actually I did always buy 2. So 2, 2 forks, 2 knives and things like that. So it was interesting, it's an interesting period, first 3 months, because everywhere you go, you will have to pay, for the apartment, first rent, last rent and deposit. So let's say your apartment is $1,200, like studio, and then times 3, that's $3,600 you have to pay, plus the trip there, plus. So you have to save the money to hop from the country to country, or if you want, in this case, you want permanent residency, so you will have to save enough money to live comfortably, even with a family, or even if you're single, for the 3 months. So, people don't know these kind of things. And, in the beginning I didn't know also. And, I would always be broke after 3 months. But then if you're working, you can, you can always, make money and save some money. So first 3 months are always crucial. And this is coming from a person who lived in Asia, Europe and North America, myself. So I can tell you, first 3 months is crucial. So if you survive 3 months, emotionally and financially, you're good to go. Okay, then we have English or French language capability to perform the employment duties. Occupations classified in National Occupation Classification Code C or D will have to meet minimum language requirements. So if your National Occupation Classification is C or D, you will have to have the proof of English. Okay, and then we have, if the applicant has an ownership stake in a business in which they are employed, then the applicant's share of ownership cannot exceed 10%. You are not eligible for the skilled worker category, so always read this. You have a postgraduate work permit, in which case you must apply under the international graduate category. You remember I said for those people who finished university and they want, then they go to international graduate category. you or any dependent family member over the age of 22 have a criminal record. This is a big one. So I get people, who want me to look for the job for them in Canada, and I always ask them, do you have a criminal record? And I say like this, I'm very transparent. If you have a criminal record, I'm not taking you, because even if I find you a job and you pass the interview and Canadian employer wants to hire you, there is a huge chance that Canadian government won't let you come to the country. So I say, you're wasting your money, you're wasting my time, so bye-bye. So if you have a criminal record, bye-bye. You have unresolved custody or child support disputes. You have intentionally misrepresented yourself in the application. Big no. So always check information. Don't lie. Don't lie on application. Always, every single detail, every date has to be true. So you cannot lie. You have always to put things like they are. So even if it's bad, just put like it is. And then it's up to them. The employer has intentionally misrepresented themselves or you in relation to their or your role in business, or refugee claimants whose claim has been rejected. Okay, this is for refugee. I'm not going to talk about this. You can read on this website. I will put the link in the description box below. Okay, so now we will go to a next category, which is priority skills Newfoundland and Labrador. So we will see eligibility criteria. All candidates must have taken an international language testing system, IELTS, or Canadian English Language Proficiency Index Program, CELPIP, language test within the last 12 months and scored equivalent to Canadian language benchmark level 5 or higher. I will post, I had the table in my previous video about level 5, what is it translated into IELTS. Be at least 21 years of age and intend to live permanently in Newfoundland and Labrador. This word is really important, permanently. That means you are not going to move to British Columbia and Ontario. Why I'm always mentioning British Columbia and Ontario? Because when I get the email, they're always asking, oh, I want to find a job in British Columbia and Ontario. I said, you and many other people from all other countries. So, there are lots of these, beautiful, beautiful provinces and territories. These are why I'm doing these videos. Actually, my idea was to, go to Canada and just travel all over the Canada and record the videos and show you how beautiful the provinces and territories are, so you can actually see the beauty of other provinces, and maybe you decide to move there. So you have to see other things, experience other things, not just listen to other people and what's commercialized on TV or YouTube or elsewhere. Because let's say I was living in the US, so there are other places that I didn't visit, and I would love to visit as a tourist because I think they have a beautiful nature as well, So I will always suggest, research other provinces, and I hope my videos will encourage you, to look for these provinces, because there are so many provinces that are not so popular and they're offering great programs, and you have a great chance to, go to these provinces, but you are disregarding it because you want to go to British Columbia or Ontario or, Quebec, for those of you who are speaking French. Okay, so then they have in-demand academic candidates must have completed PhD or master's degree from Memorial University within the past 3 years in the following specialties: technology, healthcare, agriculture, aquaculture, and agriculture. In-demand work candidates must have worked in a specialized, highly skilled in-demand occupations for at least 1 full year at the last 10 years. A list of in-demand occupation can be found here, which will be in the description box below. So you are doing all these applications online, and just follow these requirements. First check your resources, and see if you are eligible for each program. You know, you have 6 streams in Newfoundland and Labrador, and then I would say, okay, I have 6 streams, which one I'm eligible for? So then you see which one you are eligible for. Then those you are eligible for, you access your finances, your time, what do you need, you know, to collect this paperwork, and then, you know, even then narrow it down, you know. So when you narrow it down to one, then you can apply, you know, fill the application online and just, you know, good luck. So that would be that for today. I would really appreciate if you subscribe to my YouTube channel, share and like this video. If you want to find me, I am on a social media, and all the links of my social media will be in the description link below. So I want to thank you for your time and attention, and new videos are coming. I hope they will help you, that my international experience around the world will help you. Thank you. Bye.